Yo, it's the broken baker. Might be cracked, but I still rise. Hands deep in the dough every night under bakery lights. Honey buns getting hot and sticky glaze dripping slow. Yeah, but baby, watch how this baker flow. Late night in the shop, oven glowing like fire. Big mounds of dough waiting, calling out my desire. Flour on my apron, sweat on my brow. I need it real slow, yeah, I know how. Fingers sink deep, push and pull with the beat. That dough getting soft, feel the heat in the seat. Every curve, every rise got me hypnotized. But it's all look, no touch, man, that's the prize. I can dream though, oh I dream real vivid. Picturing that glaze running wild and wicked. Honey buns popping fresh, golden and sweet. Sticky fingers, messy sheets, what a treat. Broken baker, but the fire don't quit. Honey buns hot, yeah they love that grip. Might be broken, but I handle them right. Get them sticky, glaze them up all night. Sticky, sticky, hot and ready, hold it ready, Broken baker, yeah we still get it poppin'. Dough in my hands, dreams never stopping. Yeah, clock hitting midnight, world fast asleep. But I'm back here wrestling with this dough so deep. Big soft mountains, begging for my touch. I work them gentle, but I want it so much. Roll it, shape it, let it proof in the warm. Whisper sweet nothings through the oven storm. When they come out dripping, shiny and fine. Got that honey glow, damn near divine. Broken heart maybe, but these hands still strong. Turning plain dough into something prolonged. One day I'll taste it, yeah that's the plan. Till then, dream big baker man. Broken baker, but the fire don't quit. Honey buns hot, yeah they love that grip. Might be broken, but I handle them right. Get them sticky all night. The broken baker in the house. Let's bake, subscribe, hit the bell. Don't be late, we rising together, feel me? Peace.
Sorry, that was my nighttime intro, but just like my hair, I'm a little broken today. My back isn't feeling all too well, but I have my trusty hot water bottle trying to get my back loose again. And I was supposed to do the Dom Smex letters today, but sorry, I won't be doing long streams today because je suis broken. And I was perusing the Twit Twat. I don't know if you all have the same problem. My Twit Twat has been very spotty all day. Every time I try to go into it, it'll get stuck in, well, we can't really open this and we can't really move on and you can't get your messages and you can't send your messages. So it's one of those days. But in one of the holes, I got through because even I can fit through some holes. I saw my good friend El Panties del Crosto, and she said Aidan Kearney has new charges in New Jersey. So I, of course, said, what? What's happening now? And stay out of the hospital. But this is what I saw when in one of the moments where I had a little luck getting on the Twit Twat. And I thought, what? Who is suing him in New Jersey? And that's the funny part, because all it says it's a private citizen is suing Aidan. That's all we get. So I don't know what this trial is about. It says that the case has been transferred to a prosecutor on the 6th of January, but the alleged offense happened on the 8th of October. And then I am starting to wonder, Well, this is true because this is a court document from Massachusetts. Not from Massachusetts, from New Jersey. I don't. I have no reason to believe that she lied about this one. She lies about everything else. But this is what it says. It's a case where a private citizen has made complaints against Aidan, alleging an offense that happened on the 8th of October. And then I was like, what the hell are the complaints? There are two charges down here. As you can see, there are two descriptions. The first one is contempt knowing violation of victims. Well, I'm going to pop this because Marissa is way better at this than I am. So she went in and got the charges against him. Contempt knowingly violation of Vic Assisted Protect Order. Cyber harass, send / post obscene material with intent to harm, fear. This is what is on the website. This is what Marissa went in and got on the website. So this is filed. This is filed, as you can see. It is new. She just found it in the New Jersey courts, but because she's a spoiler, I didn't get to do the spoiling. Krusty is, of course, wrong because she claims she has new charges. These are not charges brought against Aidan. It's a complaint. At this minute, it's been turned over. Well, at the 6th of January, it has been turned over to the prosecutor. This is what they normally do in New Jersey. It's filed in the municipal court, and they handle the disorderly person offenses. This is petty disorderly persons offenses. So will they be indicted? It says here, reason why it's transferred to the prosecutor is because it's indictable. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. This one. It's indictable. That's why it's transferred to the prosecutor. This has been filed, and if probable cause is found, it becomes the state prosecution who takes over. It's not the private complainant who can control or withdraw it anymore. There's now a few options that the prosecutor can take. They can keep it in municipal court, and they can prosecute it. They can offer a plea deal, or they can go to trial. Then they can dismiss it administratively or formally based on how strong is the evidence and how severe are the defendant's story. Or they can downgrade it, and very rarely, this would probably happen in Massachusetts, but I don't think New Jersey is quite the hellhole that Massachusetts is. You could escalate it and reclassify it as something bigger, but I don't think they will do it in New Jersey. There's no determination so far from what we can see from any prosecutor. There's no court dates, there's no plea deals, there's no warrants issued, there's no resolution shown in any of it. It's an active case or two cases, but so far it's for the prosecutor to figure out what they are gonna go. This is how it's done normally in New Jersey. A private citizens make a complaint, they get screened, reviewed by the prosecutor, and then we will see if any further actions like a hearing or a trial will happen. There is an attorney listed for the defendant. That's Darren M. Gelber. I don't know who Darren M. Gelber is, and I'm gonna ask you beautiful people in chat about some help in a little bit. Because, well, who filed it? That's what I showed you. Private citizen filed it. That's all we can see. Now I'm trying to figure out. I'm a member of Justice Served. She said she was helping out with his case. Haven't watched in a while. Has that changed? She's out of New Jersey. I know Linda is on his team. Again, I saw this on Krusty's. TwitchSweat has been spotty for me, and I've had a bad back. I've been on muscle relaxers earlier, so I've been sleeping a lot. So I'm sorry if I texted you anything weird, because I don't know what I do when I'm a little hopped up on muscle relaxers. But maybe it's where I do all my unsolicited D-pics. Well, that's my excuse anyway. But all we can see is it's a private citizen who is represented by Darren M. Gelber. That's all we can see. Gelber is on Aidan's team. Okay, that I thought this was the defendant's attorney. Okay, that's weird. Why did they? Well, that's probably because the private citizen has made this, and they have then sent it to Gelber to inform Aidan about it. Kesima, I didn't know you have a wife. Where's yours? Everyone who needs unsolicited D-pics, contact Marissa. She is head of D-pic division at Baker Media. You also thought that. Okay, well, that's why I brought us all together here today, friends, family, Romans, countrymen. Because, one, is Gelber Aidan's attorney? I could see why he's mentioned then, because, okay, we have sent these papers to Gelber to inform his client that this has been filed. There is no other attorney listed anywhere in the document. The only other person mentioned is private citizen. So, but then the other question, because you people are way better at dates than I am. Isn't the 8th of October when Paul O'Keefe's sidekick, well, not sidekick, side chick went ballistic? From Lindsay. Well, I don't think we can find that, because that got dismissed. I really want to go hang out with Iris in Mexico. Well, get in your car and go down there. So the complainant doesn't have a lawyer yet. No lawyer other than Gelber. And if you, and I trust you people more than I trust Krusty Panties. Well, I trust an angry rattlesnake more than I trust Krusty Panties. So if you say Gelber's is Aidan's, that's because he has been notified about this. Never heard of Gelber. He has to hire another attorney. Jesus Betterow could help him with that. He's already on board at New Jersey, another borough of New York, basically. As I understand it, he has both Gelber, Betterow, and Linda representing him in this matter, I think. Turtle Boy said on Bus Stop Live, Fridays are members only. Today will be Sex Club. Sex Club is members only. It's on his website. So you have to be a member on his website to watch Sex Club, as I understand it. So that's why. He hired Gelber and Kenny Barden for the Catfish Lady. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, Crispy. Gelber is working with Linda. Okay, so this is probably why he's mentioned, because he has been notified that another complaint has been filed over Aidan Kearney. That let's kick that. If you understood football, you would say when I said let's kick that to corner. That's the thing we say in Denmark when we are putting it on the shelf. We're talking about that part later. But what was I know the t-shirt lady and the side chick was roughly at the same time that they made their complaints about Aidan. The side chick took her charges away 3 weeks ago ish, and they were, as I remember it, for cyber stalking as well. I think the t-shirt lady was defamation or something like that. Yeah, Twit is really bad today, so I don't think you can. You don't have to go listen to Krusty's. I listened to 5 minutes of her spaces. Oh my god, do you don't have IQ in America? Strachini was dismissed 12/19/26. Yes, but when was it filed? That's the thing. When did they she file it? Yeah, she was on Mayor's show as Nikki. Yeah, anyone who didn't get it was her. Yeah, let's think this one. Could this be Aidan going after side chick? No, because it's Aidan who is the person this is against. He's the defendant in this case. Let's go through all of it so you can see it. Defendant information, Aidan Kearney, male. He doesn't have eyes. There's no court name, no court time. Complaint information. This is the complaint number 6/2025/3288, issued on date 6th of January 26. The offense has been done on the 8th of October. He hasn't been arrested. It's filed in Atlantic County Central MC. Agent and officer ID, police case number 2025028421. Complaint, private citizen, transferred to prosecutor on 6th of January. It is an indictable. That's why it's transferred. And it's transferred to, it doesn't say to whom. And it doesn't say where it's transferred from. It doesn't say anything about warrants or bail, because right now it's in the hand of the prosecutor. But the defendant is Aidan Kearney. Aidan Kearney. He wasn't allowed to speak about her either while it was going on, so I surmise that this complaint is that he spoke about her when he shouldn't have. Well, I don't know. I don't know what restrictions was put on him. Hey, Andrew. Well, both Twitch and YouTube is very erratic today, so I hope you are here as much as possible. But I think Turtle Boy said they couldn't do anything to stop him from talking about her with him being in a different state. I'm not a lawyer. I cannot tell you how it is, but I know from another YouTuber who has had quite a famous case, there are certain things you can talk about and there's certain things you can't talk about when it comes to it. He's allowed to say that, oh, yeah, by the way, T-shirt lady is suing me. He probably can say she's suing me because she's an effing liar who lies, and she's an effing bitch who bitch. Why did I say effing and then bitch right after? It's bad words, both of them. But he's allowed to say, yeah, I'm getting sued. That shouldn't be a restraining order. So yeah. No, I've actually done a lot of cardio. I'm getting a little slimmer, Volstone. I'm gone from excessively fat to overly fat. Who can't he talk to in New Jersey? This is getting ridiculous. Who has time for this? They need to focus on real criminal laws. Well, they have time for it because this is their life. This is all they do. They don't do anything other in their life than sit and try and put Aiden into prison because he hurt their fifis. If it's the side piece, apparently she has some lawyers or officers in her family, something like that. If it's the t-shirt lady, I don't think she works. So yeah. Thank you, Kissima. Yeah, Clara has been taken off TwitchSwat again. I got a new request for I'm really I'm getting a lot of people who reach out to me and and follow me, and sorry if I don't follow you back, but right now there's so many troll accounts, there's so many fake accounts running around that I'm very, very cautious about opening any links from anyone or anything, especially if I never talked to you before. I will most likely just leave you unread unless it's something I can tell, because some people are sending me links and say, "Hey, check this out," and I'm not checking anything out because I know of the new antis. That's the car crew, the Mikes, the Bryans. Uh, they have some supporters who allegedly knows how to nefarious get your info if you hit links. So I'm not touching anything unless I know you. So just beware of that. If you really, really want to tell me something or send me anything, even no, this is not a nighttime show. We're not going to say that. I'm not going to open most of it. Yeah, when I send a link, just click it. Yeah, and don't mention that. Don't worry that I use an email out of Nigeria, because Nigeria is how you call it. We call it Nigeria, but Nigeria, because nothing ever nefarious came out of Nigeria. You've been followed by me. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. You're a star, but you cry, cry, cry. You're lonely night. Ba, 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 ba. Turtle Boy said side chick lied. Her dad is not a judge. Would it amaze anyone that these people are lying? Sorry. Well, I was in contact with Clara when he was on with Danny and the Rat House this morning, because come on, Twit. Of course, I'm disconnected from Twit now. I shouldn't have done that. Well, I sent him a screenshot. Did I do it on my PC? Maybe I have it on my PC, because they are now. No, that's that anonymous mass lawyer. No, I must have done it on my phone, because I don't know if any of you have seen the person who goes by Ruby D on Twit. It's a little orange, yellowy avatar of a cartoon lady, I think it is. She was going around yesterday and saying, "Hey, let's all mass report Will the Glarer, because these are the new antis. This is what Krusty Panties, Twisted, the Foreskins, Plevin, that's what all of them." Oh, thank you so much, Dusty Rose. Thank you. This makes a lot more sense. I'm just going to finish my thought. Then we're going to go into this part. But this is what Krusty, Plevin, Grant, all of the old antis did during the Karen Reed case. They would try and gum up your work with everything, copyright strike you, and all of that. I don't think they ever mass reported anyone because even they know that's really dumb. But the new thing is now, if you are a member or a supporter of the new antis, you copyright strike people, you mass report them, because free speech is not for everyone, justice is not for everyone. It's only for the people I like. That's why I am dreading, let me say it that way. I'm dreading Karen Reed's fundraiser tonight. I know a lot of you wonderful people out there are probably thinking, well, we we at least want to see what the fundraiser is about. If you're going to do that, I put a link in the chat. That's to Karen Reed's own YouTube channel. If you are thinking about participating and watching the fundraiser tonight, helping out Karen's defense fund, I don't tell you anything. I will never tell you what to do and not to do. You are grown-up peoples. You have your own mind. But I will not watch it. I have been told by a person who is on the show that Bill Reed hates my ass and Karen Reed doesn't need me. So even though I'm now showing Karen's channel so you can go watch the fundraiser there tonight, I will not be participating. I have been called fat, stupid. I'm not allowed to have an opinion in Massachusetts by another person who's going to be on the show tonight, who has done nothing for the last 3 months than try and destroy the Karen Reed movement.
He looks like he can't control his honey bun habit, and his Susie cues.
So I will not be participating in the fundraiser tonight because these people are absolutely destructive to what we all were part of. I didn't build anything. I didn't do anything. Yes, I've seen the better row. I'm going to read it in a minute. I'm going to bring it on screen. Oh yeah, someone told me today I was so fat I should go to the gym and take care of my arteries. Did it yesterday. Had a nice workout and stretch session, but my back killed me today, so I couldn't do it. I'm getting a massage tomorrow. I'll be better soon. But they escalated it to a new insane level with going to Tennessee and getting pictures of Will, a man who has done probably more than most YouTube creators to support the Karen Reed movement, a man who has spent thousands of dollars to go meet with you supporters, participate in all of these meetups, try to help out as much as he can, and who has been I hope I don't offend any Jewish people by saying that, but he has been a mensch towards Aidan. These people are unhinged. Jess Machado has been fat shamed, made fun of her previous financial history. They have doxed her daughter. They have alluded that something will happen at her daughter's wedding. They have now talked about showing up for Aidan's trial date, the 23rd, and talked about Will better look out. I cannot support anything these people participate in. I will do what I can for Karen Reed because I have no animosity towards her. I have no animosity towards Nick Rocco. But sometimes when it's 4 a.m. and you are standing at the bar and you look at that girl and you think, well, I'm pretty pissed at my ex-girlfriend. I'm not going to drunk dial her. I'm just going to bang that chick. And then you wake up in the morning and she's missing an arm, she has no teeth, and she probably weighed 200 pounds more than you kind of reckoned. And I feel that's the situation that Karen and Nick Rocco has gotten into. Um, they wanted someone else because mommy and daddy got in a fight. It happens. And mommy went and found new men who gave her a little bit of attention. Sadly, those people who gave her attention were the worst people in the world. Who said Karen's dad hated you? Mike from the Young Turks. He has said it multiple times that all of us are not good enough for them anymore. Our green doesn't flow over at their channel. So if you are participating tonight in the fundraiser, which I will not tell you to do or not to do, I'm just saying, me personally, I will not participate. Do it on the Reed files. Karen Reed's own YouTube channel. Help her get monetized. Help her get the views she needs. Because I saw a certain lawyer the other day saying these people are just picking the carcass of Karen Reed to get all the money they can. That's fucking wonderful when you're money bagging people who has no content other than shitting on other creators and rewatching the last fundraiser from Karen Reed. I have to draw a line in the sand. I can live with a lot of things. I can do a lot of things where I pinch my nose and I don't notice the smell. I'll just breathe through my mouth. I've done it on multiple streams where I'm sitting with people where I'm thinking, fuck this, this person is horrendous. But we are here for a good cause. So let's just pretend for an hour and then we go our separate way. These people have spent 3 months to try to destroy Aidan. These people have now shacked up with Krusty and crew. Mike from the Young Jerks liked Ruby D's post yesterday about mass reporting Will the Glarus twat so he can be removed from Twitter again. I cannot condone actions like that. People ask me, why are you supporting Roberta Glass when she's I think Roberta Glass is her name, when she's getting copyright struck by the foreskins? Because I believe in justice. I'm not like these assholes who only believe in justice for people we like. Roberta Glass is the furthest from my opinions, but she has been struck by the foreskins where she did nothing wrong. Everything was fair use. So I will fight for people who are wronged. I think someone said something. I don't like what you're saying, but I will die to defend your right to say it. These people will never, ever be on the side of justice. These people are on the sides of clicks and views. We all are. We are all fucking grifters. You have to be a grifter to be on YouTube. And being a grifter on YouTube just means you're good enough that someone wants to pay you for it. But if you want to make money stepping other people in the face, I know I make fun of Twisted Tragedies. I would never, ever try and destroy her channel. I know I called Grant an idiot because he is an idiot. I would never, ever destroy his channel. These people have tried to get Aidan's bail revoked. Do you know how bad of a person you have to be to do that? Do you know how horrible a person you have to be to think that's a laughing matter? Let's just get him back in prison. These people have shared him at his lowest when he had a mental breakdown. I yelled at even people in our community who reposted it on the Twitter, said, why don't you just take a screenshot so Aidan doesn't have to see that video over and over and over again? Because I don't like it when I see a man that low. I've been low. I have had really bad days. I had days where, yeah, not that far out, I thought, well, maybe I should just go off the pier or something like that. But I've had days where I really didn't see any reason to get out of bed. Imagine if people had videotaped me and used it against me that day. That's horrible that people will do that. It's horrible people will share that. It's horrible that people will laugh at that. I hope you will never, ever have one day in your life where you are that low, where all you do is just wonder, should I just not be here? Would that be easier for anyone? Imagine that. And then think about what these people have done for 3 months, all over cloud on the internet. They are horrible people. That's why I will not be turning in tonight. I will find other ways to support Karen Reed. Sorry, I ranted so much. Yeah. And we got some talking about Grifton. Where did that pop? Why didn't it show up here now? I hate that I can't find the. I can't pull it on screen, but Terrelyn became a member. Thank you so much, Terrelyn. And Terrelyn upgraded their membership. Thank you so much for that. And J7, why won't it's when you gift more than one, it doesn't put a color code on it. It's a weird chat I have now. I want to pull it up. Pull up, pull up, pull up. It must be around here because I can see people getting the memberships. Come on, come on. This is where. There it is. Thank you so much, J7, for gifting memberships to Quack Quack from Canton, Michigan Max, Laura965, Element Bunny 77, and Crispy Treat 513. And welcome to the Broken Baker memberships, the worst memberships you have. You get the Super and the Honey Bun. That's roughly. I don't even do members only content that often. Thank you, J7. Let's jump to the beginning. Oh, thank you, Dave. $10. I supposed to ask you about J-Day and if we can all join you. J-Day is the Danish day where the Christmas beer is released. It's going to be the first Friday in November. So if you're in Denmark at that time, we can go out. You will die because the beers are quite strong. And I know you have the constitution to drink of a 2-year-old female. So you can join me, but you will not enjoy it. Trust me, because even I get hammered on J-Day. And thank you so much, Holly Mac, for gifting 10 memberships. You're all so kind at gifting memberships. And who were the lucky ones? Ginger with a soul. Sure. Peyton. Ellen Mac Vermouth. Mama Claire. Sleepy Sloth. Jenny Irons. Sylvia Gone. Berries. Just Joe. Conflict of Interest. U3F. Lies, lies, and lies. No, she didn't get one. Sorry. Was that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's missing 2. Well, if you haven't signed up, that you can be gifted memberships, because I think there's 2 of Holly's memberships that didn't get given out. So go put it in your whatever you have to do to accept memberships. I think there's a link you can touch when someone gift memberships. Touch that link and you can receive a membership, because I can see 2 at least from Holly Max wasn't gifted. And Skybell gifted a membership, and that went to Mish New Jersey 21. Thank you, Sky Bill. Crazy Amy, I did reply to you over on the Discords. But thank you so much, Crazy Amy. You don't have to pay me to yell at me. What's happening? There isn't a smoking holiday. No, smoking is illegal in Denmark. So it's Christmas beer because Christmas is Jul in Danish. You just made my heart fill up. My mom's name is Louise. She is struggling because I lost my dad, and your handle hit me just right. Thank you. Oh, how sweet. You see 10 gifted. Well, I only say I counted 8. Maybe I missed some. Sorry, I'm way behind. So yeah, I feel like I'm yelling louder when you play. Well, Crazy Amy, you're evil. So yeah. But the thing Crazy Amy was sending me that Marissa also sent me is this reply from Betero. We are aware of a citizen's complaint being filed with the Atlantic County, New Jersey Prosecutor's Office against Aidan Kearney. This is not new information. No criminal charges has been filed. The matter is before the prosecutor in accordance with ordinary New Jersey procedure. After reviewing the complaint, we have every expectation that after the prosecutor vets the allegations, they will be swiftly rejected by the prosecutor. The cyber harassment civilian complaint is legally insufficient on its face. The contempt charge has no basis in law. It references a protective order that already have been deemed improper and null and void from its inception by an Atlantic County judge. One cannot violate a protective order that legally has been deemed never to have been valid in the first instance. Kenny Barden and D. Gelber. So D. Gelber was on the team. So I just grifted all of you people on nothing. I'm sorry. But a grifter's got a grift. I am so nice to you because, yeah. This is absolutely great. Yes. And everyone should send Karen's new channel a message when it goes live tonight. I will not tell anyone to do anything because I don't think it's fair for Karen. They have announced a special guest. Karen is probably going to be on again tonight to talk to these people. And I don't think you should go and make it a shit show. I feel sorry for Diane G. Thank you for 19 months. I'm too old for this shit. So we. You already knew it was nothing. Well, I don't trust anyone saying this is nothing because there's nothing in Aidan's charges in Massachusetts either. And he's probably spent what a house costs now in attorney fees. So, yeah. My son would disown me if I acted this immature at my age. Yes. But now we can deduce a few things out of this. What I expected from the beginning was right. This must be the side piece because she had a protective order on him earlier that a judge said, nope, that's not working. Remember, she took it down and J7 shared it, and I forgot when it was. Was it the 19th of December? She took down her previous lawsuit, and everyone, Mike, the new Angie, Krusty, were out there saying, just you wait, something bigger is coming. And she made a statement saying, I am cooperating with the prosecutor in Massachusetts. That's why I took this down, because that's how the law works. You can't sue someone in one state and then cooperate with the prosecutor in another state. And they were all flaking their bean like crazy, saying, oh, Aidan is going to get more charges. So this is once more the side piece. The woman who willfully went in and started chasing a married man. Who else did that? The woman who catfished Paul O'Keefe to take pictures, talk smexy with her, and then tried to use it against her so she could get some fame on Aidan's. But she then got cold feet and didn't want to go through with it. Really, really good. Really, really good that she's now trying again with the same charges, more or less, that she has tried before. She retracted it, and I think she said, she had to say in the document when she retracted it, that she did not fear Turtle Boy. So, first of all, there is no protective order that he could have been in violation of. So, the first one should on its face just be tossed out. And cyber harassment, she said she was in no fear of anything, and it's intended to cause harm and fear. So, with her statement from when she withdrew her last lawsuit against him, this should be null and void on its face. Try to get her donuts glazed. Well, it must be her, because it's, when you read Better Rose, that's what you can read in it. So she's wasting her time and money, but she's also wasting Aidan's time, because even though Better Rose is a really cool guy, he doesn't do this for free. And this is another thing the new aunties are trying to go out there and tell you, well, Aidan, he already got all the money he needs. He's buying a house. Yeah, so am I. It doesn't mean we're flush with cash. It means that it's really expensive to rent, or I really want to go closer to my grandson. So all of these people who have been trying to hurt Aidan repeatedly over the last 4 months probably saw this, and they were serial masturbating in their bathrooms on Skype, saying, "Oh, we got him this time. We got him this time. Oh, got him this time." And didn't do that again. Wait, did you say you only endorse those who you like? Well, I don't endorse people who have actively tried to hurt me or my friends. I'm not friends with Aidan. I'm not friends with Clara. I'm not friends with Jess Machado. I'm not friends with Nurse Kim. I'm not friends with Jimmy. I would love to be, but we are internet buddies. I'm not especially friends with people who will try and destroy Massa Media, who is the best of us. I'm not friends with people who go out and attack Better Row, who has been very generous to my channel. So I don't endorse those assholes. That's why I said, if you want to watch Karen Reed's fundraiser tonight, please do it on Karen Reed's channel and give her the views, the likes, the clicks, instead of giving it to people who are only doing it because of spite. I'm beginning to think all the bingo halls have closed. These women need a hobby. Rassler's mom, so good to see you. And yeah, this is why the first thing was a Baker's Batty slapathon. Sadly, you need a partner to really use this. I will be looking into more self-employed motorized equipment, because even though I have my baguette shaper, I think these women need something with a little more voltage in it. They really need a hobby. I'm a big drama show. I want to share all the dirty laundry. If you want to share dirty laundry, get J7 to get you in contact with Krusty Panties. She has a lot of dirty laundry. She leaves it when she have had a booty call. Hey, Gata Kate. I don't get notifications anymore. Follow the Discord. That's the best I can do because TwitSwat was down today. It took me 5 attempts to just post it. J7, come on now. Hey, Ismila. It's been long since we have seen that baguette. Now my pants are shorter. Well, that's envy. Crusty is your favorite kind of laundry. Yeah, you don't know. This is the beauty. For those of you who don't know the expert, maybe one of my mods can share his link. The expert is a really nice guy out of Tennessee. He's a little squirrely. You need to watch his show to get to know him. But when you do, you will love him. He has just started dipping his toes into all of this Aidan nonsense. He went to law school just because I think he walked into the wrong room and then, well, fuck it, I'm too lazy to get out of here. And when he was on my fundraiser, he was, what is Aidan being charged with 90 years in prison for witness harassment? I need to go in and watch this. So if you want to have a new person's perspective on it, a person who don't know like all, I knew if I went live with this, you would tell me the date and confirm that that was the side chick because you know this way better than I do because I'm a talking head and you people, you watch 5 different talking heads and remember this stuff. And you should go watch it with the expert because he is experiencing all of this for the first time. And he is very amazeballed over what the hell is happening. He had a wonderful show with Emily C. And I don't think she could communicate how horrible it is. Marie, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Muffin Tubs. Marie was actually a name we looked at for my second daughter. But I thought she was a son, so I wanted her to be Thor. But she was a girl, so she became Fire. But Marie was one of those names that we had talked about. Why am I giving my attention to Mike and giving your power away? He doesn't speak for Mr. Reed. I'm not giving my power away. That's why I've said, if you want to go support Karen Reed tonight, please do it on our own channel. I'm not stopping my support of Karen Reed because I'm not like these dickwads who sit there and say, well, I can measure justice. This is why I have Lady Justice on my arm. She's blindfolded. It doesn't matter if you're one I like or one I don't like. If you're being buttfucked by the system, I will help you. I will fight for you. I will make sure I do what I can to give you a voice. These a-holes don't do that because they just want to ride the Karen Reed case till it cannot walk anymore to grift the last single cent out of it. Go look at the car crew. Every show, it's hashtag free Karen Reed. Those people did nothing for free Karen Reed in a long time. So I'm not giving my power away. I'm just saying I don't support those assholes. Fairy Raven, thank you so much. I thought you were a member, but thank you so much, Fairy Raven. Will they all turn off super chats this time? Again, when I do my fundraisers, I do have super chats on, but I have a very clear disclaimer that if you super chat during the show, it goes to me. I still pay the bills, but I always tell people there's a QR code. I'll put it in a corner, scan that, and give it, because as I've told people so many times, the math is not mathing. And that's why I really want to see what amount of super chats they got the last time, because let's do it easy so even lawyers can figure this one out. You super chat me $100 and say, for Karen Reed's Defense Fund. Then I do the YouTube tax. I pay $30 out of that $100 for YouTube. That's what YouTube takes out of anything you pay anyone. That's 30%. So now I have $70 that I can turn over to Karen Reed. Then I have my Danish tax. I have a Danish tax rate at 42%. Let's make it easy and just say 40%, because that's 7, 14, 21, 28. That's $28 I need to take out of the 78. So my grand total that I will turn over to Karen Reed, because this is what goes into my account, is $42. That's why I always say, when I do my fundraisers, there will be a link, there will be a QR code. Please use that to contribute. I have once or twice said, okay, I'll pay it, because then I will pay the full amount if someone can't support it any other way than super chats. I will then take it on my own to pay for it. But you can do the math. I believe I saw someone got $500 for Karen Reed that night on one of their super chats. I might be wrong. But if you got $500 and you just did the math with me there, you then either turned over $210 to Karen Reed, or you lost $290 because you turned over $500 to Karen Reed. Which one is it? It can only be one or the other. I have no problem if it's clearly said super chats will not go into it. Please use these links. I have no problem with people doing that. It's a personal preference. That's how I do it. But you have to tell your audience before they start giving you super chats. You have to tell them, am I covering the taxes, or are you losing that money? That's why I really want, especially with the new allegations that Aidan stole money from Karen Reed, I really wish someone would go back, and I know Masa had a running tally on it, but just to see the super chat amounts and see and ask these people and say, oh, you owe Karen Reed $500. Have you paid that? No, I paid $210 because that's what's left after I paid everything. Well, okay. Or not okay. If you have not watched Samantha with channel I Don't Belong Here, take on Plevin's book. You have to watch it. It's been around for a while. But her take is she has no clue who Plevin was. I actually watched that, I think, right after I had Plevin on to discuss his book. She's good. I like her. She's she was one I was looking at inviting on for my 6 creators for my 12 creators for Christmas last year, but I don't think I could find her contact info, and I wish I'd had her on, because she seems really really interesting to have on. 300 in tax, that's robbery. Well, that's how it works. You pay 30% to YouTube, and then you have to pay your personal taxes, or will you pay it? That's the only reasons you have. So yeah, super chats, even if the channel donates, is the worst way you can support anyone. $20 will end up being 30% out of $20, that's $6, so that's $14. That's there. Quick math. No, I don't have a Cash App. Cash App is only available in the States, I believe. Not that, Diane, I would rather give you money. Well, please don't. You're all way too generous. Anyway, but no, I'm just saying for tonight's fundraiser, if you want to watch it, you want to hear if Karen comes on, please support Karen Reed's new YouTube channel that will be the official channel for Karen Reed, where her and AJ is going to be on, instead of helping people who have actively tried to destroy the Free Karen Reed movement and probably try to destroy some of the YouTube creators that you love. So, yeah. Sam's channel, I Don't Belong Here, is Amazeballs. It is. She's good. And her and Emily C. Well, everyone who is lucky enough to talk to Emily C. is Amazeballs. Yes, Sue, this is no, this is not the t-shirt lady. This is the side chick lady. Thank you. I'll consider it. Maybe I can be lucky enough someone wants to talk to me. So yeah. Says the guy who only lets us use super chats. That's not true. I just don't hawk my buy my coffee. I do have a buy my coffee. Sometimes my bots work and they'll share the links to buy my coffee. But I don't have a problem paying YouTube for the right to use their product because they have to pay for their servers that I use. So I've never been one of those who say, well, try not to pay YouTube, because YouTube also have to pay their bills. I have to pay my electricity and my computer. So does YouTube. So yeah. And I don't use my PayPal because you have your real name on it, and which is stupid because if anyone writes me and say, hey, I want to send you something, I'll give them my address. And oh my, they figured out what my real name was. Yeah, congratulations, idiots. Yeah, I am very Scandinavian. Yeah, you can give me corner kisses over on Buy Me a Coffee, but I am more than perfectly happy to contribute to pay the bills for YouTube. Someone should make a bootleg option to pay creators and only charge $1 per donation. No, I think it's fair that YouTube also wants to get paid for their product. I don't find it unreasonable. 30% you can always discuss, is that a lot or is it a little? But it's them's the rules. That's how it is. I could go over and try and get you to be on Rumble because I'll get more there, but I hate Rumble's system, so I don't care. I'm blessed to begin with. I don't understand. It was dismissed. How many bites of the apple does she get? Well, it wasn't dismissed. She retracted it. And the only thing is the protection order was found null and void. So how he can breach a protection order that doesn't exist is that's girl math. Yes, I am a world-renowned massage therapist, so I just used the word girl math because I saw it in chat. The other one, the harassment one, it's going to be interesting if the pro sector goes with that, because she said when she retracted her last lawsuit that she wasn't afraid of Aidan. So I don't know how, what, when, and where this is going to happen. But Better Row assures us it's not. Yeah. Only Baker's closest friends knows his name is Chris Kingle. Yeah, and if you pushes me in the button, belly button, I'll say no, I won't, because I don't like someone touching my belly button. F corner kisses go straight for the mouth hug. That's going to be when I make my dirty novels. The membership level that'll have access to them will be the mouth hugs. Volunteering a streamer to do a show is not wise. I don't get that one. Oh yeah, well, that's because Crapple is crap. So those annual super chats would be more beneficial to send Venmo or PayPal, no fees or taxes. Yes. Well, you will still have to pay taxes because income is income. Well, unless it's technically seen in those states in America where you now have no tax on tips. In other states, it will be seen as income. I'm not a world-renowned CPA with a small stalker fetish, so I can't tell you anything about how your tax system works. Any income I have is declared. I just turned over my fourth quarter of 2025 to my accountant today, so he's going to earn a lot of money figuring that one out. So everything I get is taxed because there's no tax on tips and no tax on gifts and stuff like that. Everything is income. What did Alfie say? What the hell are we talking about? Nothing. We're talking about nothing. Maybe, Marissa, can you find the experts link? I would like to share that. Do I have 24 hours of light or darkness there? I'm so bad with geography. I watched a woman on the video about Scandinavia method of living. Looks beautiful there. At this time of year, it's dark out. Well, it's dark now. It's dark outside and it's 6 o'clock at night. It'll get bright around 7 or 8 in the morning, and then it'll start getting dark again at 3 o'clock. So we have daylight, but at winter we had clouds most of the time, so it's just this murky gray weather. If the sun is out, it's really nice, but we'll probably have like 6 hours of daylight on a good day at this time of year. I'm not that far north. I'm roughly on the same level as Nova Scotia, so we're not that far up. You have to get above the polar circle before you get 24 hours of darkness. But I've had a lot of American friends who have been here who says it's really weird because in the summertime it never really gets dark. We think it's dark, but for people who are not used to living here, it's more dusk at night than dark. So they have a hard time adjusting to sleeping in the summertime. In the wintertime, everyone is just depressed. That's why you eat D vitamins, but these nuts. But in the summertime, it's actually harder for people from America to get to sleep in Denmark because it's bright, it's light out all the time. Yeah. Slooty Goosey is in the house. She is digging. I've seen the Richard Allen case is really getting a lot of traction now in people who have been invested in the free care and read movement. I follow it through my good friend Mo in the deep end, who helped me cover the care and read stuff because she lives quite near to Delphi. She actually went out and looked at Delphi. But I find it interesting that Sluthy Goosey and now Brother Council, they are getting into the Delphi case. It's an interesting case as well. That's also a lot of shenanigans. The last thing, yeah, and it's just Norway is further north, so that's even brighter in the daytime. Yeah, Holly and I are probably around the same level. I sell stuff and will not accept PayPal because they send you a tax statement. Well, I have to have a tax statement because I can't do anything without it. I want the expert to get into Delphi. I don't think expert would be good on Delphi. Let expert get into Aidan, giggity. That's the thing. I think he should concentrate because the expert is a little squirrely. He'll run all over the place. But talking about another case where I think we should all. Oh, Side Eyes just did a corner kiss. Then I just have to wait 48 hours for it to go into my app and notify me because it's not really good at that. Oh, you didn't do one, you did 5 corner kisses. Thank you so much, Side Eyes. I found corner kisses in Linktree. Baker is our favorite grifter. Nobody grifts better than Baker. Zach wants to tickle Baker's belly button. He loves Baker so much. Thank you so much. And you know it's right. Zach has a weird obsession with my belly button. And he want to motorboat my boobs. But thank you so much, Side Eyes, for supporting over on Buy Me a Coffee, also called Corner Kisses. Corner Kisses is out of a Cara Rentala case, actually also out of Massachusetts, that a lot of people also should go and look at because that was another case where I feel someone was busted by the system. And it's with Rosemary Scapiccio. It's a really great case to follow as well. She's a wonderful defense attorney. But Cara Rentala, in my opinion, was innocently convicted in the murder of her wife. Go watch that one. You better wish Miami luck tomorrow night. Don't forget. What's Miami doing tomorrow? Oh, Miami. I thought Miami Spice experts mod. But the U, I hope Sebastian the Ibis will raise the banner of victory, and the U will win the potato ball or whatever they are playing. And thank you, Warwicky, for becoming a YouTube member. We get dark around here at 5 p.m. in the winter. I'm one of those strange people who like it. Goes back to my childhood. Long story. Yeah, Holly, I think we are roughly on the same latitude or longitude. Latitude. I think it is. Yeah, it was a wild case. It was really good. Cara Rentala is innocent. I think so too, yes. How does it work when you get donos from another country? Do you have to pay taxes on it? Yes. Everything you send me here, I get paid by Google. And Google will make sure that that they declare whatever has to be declared. And then I report it to, I put it into my accounting system, and that's fine. My merch store and my Buy Me a Coffee, I have to go in and get those transferred, and then I have to send them, and then I have to. It's a little more hassle, but I haven't retracted any of that money yet, so I don't actually know. I have to talk to my accountant how it works. There's a lot of people watching today. There is a lot of wonderful people watching today, Alfie. So hopefully they did all the YouTube things. That was, yeah. Winning a national championship. Well, congratulations. No, fingers crossed. Every fan gets a potato. Please don't toss them. Exactly. Don't do that. Fed stepped into the Ellen Greenberg case. Fingers crossed for justice. Yes, that's another case that's out of Pennsylvania. The lady who stabulated herself 20, 30 times, I can't remember now, all over her front, in her own scalp. And they deemed it a suicide. She also stabulated herself in the back. She was so determined to self-delete that even after she was dead, there are indications that she stabbed herself. That's dedication. A lot of you lazy bums are sitting at home lying down thinking, I really want another cup of coffee, but I just don't want to stand out and go make it. This lady was so determined, even though she was planning her wedding, no signs of anything. She had been a little depressed earlier, but nothing showed up anywhere in her recent history. She was so determined that she just went to town on herself even after she was dead. That's dedication. You all could learn a thing or two from that. Or maybe it's another case where something's going on and the family has some connections to some politicians. So if you don't know that case, I've done a video on it. The I'll show you the chart. I'm about to end because my back is killing me, but we need to you need to see the where the stab wounds were, and then you want to see you want to go look up this case. Can I get do they have them as single pictures? I really need them. Her parents sued and got the case reopened because it was so horrendous. When you see the chart over the stab wounds, you would think, what's going on? Is this better? I can't find one where it's just a stab wound, so we have to do it this way. Why don't they have the pictures alone? Sorry, I know I'm a bad host. I should be talking to you instead of looking on the tweets. There it is. This is the one I was looking for. This is what they claim she did to herself. She's very dexterous. This is the Ellen Greenberg case. It's a case that that happened in 2011. Allegedly, her fiance came home to a locked door, came in, and saw her on the floor with multiple self-inflicted stabulations, according to the coroner. A big cut in her head, multiple stab wounds in the back of her head, multiple in the front of her head. And she also had bruises all over her body. He then called police, and instantly they said, well, this is a murder. And then all of a sudden they made the coroner said, no, this is suicide. If it's the picture, I'm not going to show that one. But you can send it to bakermedia.dk. No, bakermedia.dk at Google. Josh Shapiro continues to lie when he knows he doesn't believe it. Truly disgusting how Ellen's parent has been treated. Yes, they got a small amount of money compared to what you normally get in settlements. But these people want you to believe that this woman who was planning her wedding, everything, and again, it's not, you cannot determine from Instagram who's happy and who's unhappy. But they want to tell you that she then went home. She stabulated herself so badly in the back that, and this is where it gets really interesting. She stabulated herself so badly in the back that she severed her own spine and still kept stabbing herself. I don't know how your spines works in America. I'm right now having spinal problems because of my bad back. If your spinal column is gone, you don't move your arms. That's another case. If you're new to true crime and you got into true crime with Aidan Kearney or Karen Reed or Delphi, there are so many cases out there where you think, what's going on? Did the fiance get married to another one within the next year? I cannot remember that money. Sorry. Rebecca, you're right. That's not possible. But they reopened the case last year and they had an independent coroner look at it. The family paid for a coroner, said, nope, this is murder. The state reopened the case. Their coroner said, no, it is murder. And now the feds has gone into that case to see if the investigation into the murder was correct. So another New England disaster of a case. We don't know if it was from the fiance, but she had, I believe, between 20 and 30 bruises all over her body. Well, they did have the medical examiner to re-examine the findings. I covered it when they came out again and said, no, this is clearly a self-deletion. Sure, Jen, that's a self-deletion. When you sever your own spinal column twice, that's not possible. That's not possible. You cannot sever your own spinal column twice. That's PA, not New England. Well, I don't know. Everything northeast is New England to me. It's the same. I'm apparently Dutch. This was in Pennsylvania. It was, I think, it was actually in. Oh, I love that I got a notification. I got it at DM on the Twit, and it says my chat is disconnected. Thank you, Elon. Fix your shit. I know that the fiance hadn't talked to anyone in a very long time, but he opened up maybe a couple of months ago and told his side of the story and how horrible it had been for him. It was in Philadelphia, PA. Thank you, Free the First. Yeah, that case is crazy. Some weird medical examiner police stuff there too. One examiner said undetermined and then changed his mind. Recent documentary was very, very good. Very sad case. Yes. The 911 call said it all. Yeah, he didn't want to do CPR on her, I believe it. Shut up, Valhalla. Valhalla, can you share the experts link because I've missed it every time if any of the other mods have done it. But that's the funny thing, because you are now kind of getting invested into true crime, because you got into the Karen Reed and thought, that's no, This is America. We believe in the First Amendment. We believe in justice. And then you find out, 90 years for witness intimidation. That's insane. Oh, Delphi. Every description of the man on the bridge doesn't match up with Richard Allen. Oh. And then you go and find all these cases. Karen Thaler, she had no reason to do it, and she was away from the house. The craziest thing in the Karen Thaler case is they went to a Burger King that she had been on the day before and found what she threw away. I had Flux on. Flux is another great creator who is criminally subscribed, former veteran, really funny lady. And she was she said, when I worked at Burger King, we had I can't remember, it was a 4-hour turnaround that you must change every trash bag every 4 hours or something like that, or every 2 hours. And they went there 16 hours later, and the evidence was laying on top of all the other trash. Because that only happens in Massachusetts. If we get the expert to 8,000 subs, he'll do an 8-hour stream building the Lego Christmas train. Oh, I wish my mods would share your link. Yes, and tonight, if you're not watching Sex Club and you're not watching Karen's fundraiser over on Karen Reed's new channel, please go and check out the Experts FNL live stream. It's the best place to hang on a Friday night. It's just a bunch of idiots having fun, talking about nothing, or how Sasquatch raped a guy and came back and showed the baby, or why birds aren't real. You might need to just give it a chance, because it'll be one of the best shows you will ever watch. And he's nice enough to invite me on sometimes. He is in Tennessee, Alfie. By the way, Expert, Alfie has gotten a new name because she reminds me of Alf, and Alf is a male name. So she's Alfie from now on. AJ said in the Billy Bush interview that the state of the injustice system in America is very sad. He's discouraged by what he's seeing across America. One of the reasons he's doing the Reed Files. One of the reasons why I keep doing this. Last year I did 22 trials I covered. So fuck you, car guys, who says I have nothing else than Aidan. I did 22 cases last year. Some of them open and shut. Yep, fucker did it. No problem. Other cases, even though, and you probably all know this story because it's out of New Hampshire. Adam Montgomery, monster creep, monster a-hole, who got convicted of unaliving his daughter. I, to this day, don't trust the story that they made his then wife talk about how Harmony Montgomery passed away. It makes no sense. It made no sense when I watched it. Do I think he did it? Yes. Fuck yes. Did I think she helped? Fuck yes. But they planted her to testify against him, and he's now rotting away in prison, which he should be, because he's a massive, massive asshole. But I believe a guilty person went free because they cut a deal. Yes, and she comes from the planet Melmac, so she's Alfie now. I should never have given you a list of cases. No, I was just surprised that I did that many cases, because Karen Reed took 7 weeks, so that's a lot of cases. That's 2 weeks per case we did last year. That case broke me. Yes, and I still don't believe justice was served in that case. Yes. Kayla got a sweet deal. Yeah. I meant Crazy Amy is cool. Well, Crazy Amy is yeah. Uh. Why would they keep the body with them if it was an accident? Why would they keep the body with them if it wasn't an accident? Keeping the body with them makes no sense at all. But again, biomechanically, it's impossible to do what he allegedly did. Driving the car, turning around, and repeatedly punching her in the face till she passed away from that. That is what the state claims he did. That's biomechanically impossible. Go into your car and try doing it. You cannot do that. It is impossible. She was sitting at the right passenger side. He was in the driver's seat. Kayla Montgomery said he was driving and she had peed her pants, and then he just started doing this. That makes no sense. My bet, they were doing drugs, they nodded off, she got into the drugs. Crazy Amy is cool. Shush. Yeah. She's not the worst out of California. I don't know any. Well, I know Wendy. She's better. I don't rate people like that. But she's okay. She went on my stream the other day, even though I fucked up and gave her at wrong time, and then I blamed her for it. Thank you, Garth. Thank you. That's like the Helio Cup saying I hit myself after I called them with help for help with an ex. Yeah, it makes no sense if you look at the facts that they claimed happened. Do I believe he did it? Yes, but I don't believe she was beaten to that. I believe, and I don't give a fuck if they left drug paraphernalia in the car that she might have gotten into. Fuck it, give them the chair, both of them. Let them do a dual chair. Maybe it'll take longer to get the current to run through them. That's just all I can say, because I have no soft spots in my body for people who unalive their own kids. That's the worst kind of people. Yeah. I blamed her first. Yeah, I said she was probably in the car. He was out looking for drugs. I didn't say I don't care. I want Kayla and Adam going to prison. The most horrific thing in all of that, when she signed her plea deal, she asked, "Can I just get to see him one more time?" That was what she wanted. A man, she claims she has kids with him, beat her kid to death, carried the body around for months, and she just wanted one more time with him. I think she ended up doing a little over 2 years. She was convicted of 7.5 to 15 years in prison and did little over 2 years. Yeah, she's mid. Oh, I blame stupid April for first time getting the time wrong. Yes, I did. Well, you just talked about the other case. I did blame her, and then then I found out that I was making the dumb. But if my dad ever taught me anything, is never admit, keep lying. No. Don't you have any feelings for that piece of crap? That mother who is now out there raking in millions. She got paid 2.3 millions from, was she in Massachusetts? Was it Massachusetts that gave the kid to the father? She's out there. How does she celebrate that she gets a settlement for the loss of her daughter. A daughter she couldn't take care of because she was too invested in her drugs. With a massive blonde and sitting there saying, I made money. And now she's suing Adam to get more money. That poor mother, go jump in a lake. You horrible, horrible. Go watch Aidan. Aidan covered that. That horrible piece of crap. She didn't care enough to look for Harmony till 2 years or 3 years after Harmony died. Horrible, horrible mother is all I can say. Horrible mother. What's her name? Christy, Carrie, Kayla, Quina, something. I despise her. I hate her with an unbridled passion like Panera Bread. And there's no court today because court is off. They will be back Tuesday because Monday is Martin Luther King Day. And thank you so much. Look at me, I'm Sandra D, gifting broken memberships. Won't go to bed till I'm legally wet. I can't. I'm Sandra D. I don't drink. I don't swear. I don't dye my hair. Thank you so much, Sandra D, for gifting memberships to Brooklyn Rules, Becca, Catherine Williams, NB, Samantha Harry, and Linda Peterson. New Hampshire paid the biomom. She should never have gotten a cent. Now she sued Massachusetts. Yeah, for turning over the kid. Is she called Kayla as well? Yeah, that was some. No, Crystal. Yeah, $2 million for Crystal's story. Go look up Aidan's coverage of Crystal's story. If anyone should have gotten a nickel out of this, it should have been in an escrow account for Harmony's brother. Luckily, everything we have heard, he has been adopted by a nice family. He has a chance in life. Crystal better keep her shitty drug abusing hands off of him. Sorry. Plushy Mom, yeah, I'll do a recap and then I'll end because I need to go and stretch my back. Kayla was the Björn's girlfriend. Yes, she was the wife at the time. Crystal was the birth mom. None of these people are worth the CO2 they emit into the atmosphere. I'm sorry to say it, but I despise both of them. Both of them can't keep their fucking hands off their drugs and take care of their own sexual byproducts. And then she gets clean and goes looking for her daughter, and now she got a paycheck. And how does she celebrate it? With a massive joint. And as I saw someone talk about yesterday, addiction isn't what you are addicted to. It's addiction. And she will get right in if she can't stay away from weed, which is legal. How's she gonna keep her nose clean? I don't buy that for a second. And with $2 million, you can get a lot of crack cocaine for $2 million. Really, yeah. But Plushy Mom, new charges has been filed, or well, filed and filed. It's from the 6th of January, and it's most likely, according to what we can read out of the dates and Bettero's message, it's the side piece chick, the one who tried to catfish Paul O'Keefe, who has refiled her violation of protection order. According to Bettero, that has been slapped down already. There has never been a protection order against Aidan. So that doesn't work. There's no violation of an order that doesn't exist. And then there's online harassment to cause harm or fear. She just retracted her earlier lawsuit a month ago where she made a statement she has never been in fear of Aidan. So good luck making that stick. Betterow has been on the Twit, said, it's Gucci. This won't stick. I believe Betterow a lot more than most other people. There's no formal charges being brought yet. It's in the hands of the prosecutor, who will then look at it and hopefully he'll say, fuck no, we already went through this, get out of here. That's what a real prosecutor should do. Or else there will then subsequently be charges brought, and then Betterow will have to write a letter and say, are you idiots? So, yeah. But that's how it is. And I am, after reading Betterow, I am confident that, as always, Aidan has a crack team. He is going to do, they're going to do whatever they can to get this out of here as fast as possible. I'm going to go stretch my back because now it's really starting to annoy me. Get some more muscle relaxers and dream weird dreams all night. If I can get out of bed, I will be on Friday Night Live tomorrow. Tonight. I'll normally pop on around 11 o'clock your time. If you're wanting to watch the fundraiser for Karen Read tonight, which I have no problem, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I would want you to please consider, I put a link in the top of the chat where it'll take you to Karen Read's own YouTube channel. I don't think, if you're going to watch it, that you should support people who don't like you, who don't like the people you like, and who has done nothing but try and destroy Aidan Kearney for 3 months. Everything is your choice. I don't determine anything you do, but I would just say, go help Karen get the view hours so she can get monetized on her own channel, and don't support people who threaten people, even if they imply it, because they're not man enough to stand by it. People who will tell you that Bill Reed hates you and Karen doesn't need you. People who will tell Jess Machado she's a joke and she's fat and she's ugly. People who will imply that Jimmy has done things untoward to children. People who made jokes about Nurse Kim being a nurse. If you want to support Karen Read, support Karen Read. Don't support the people who hate you. Don't support the people who don't believe in justice, but only believes in the mighty dollar they can make out of all of the drama. That's what I would recommend you to do. But who am I but a fat, stupid Danish guy who is just yapping away? That's all I can say. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube presentation. Do all the YouTube things on the way out. And have a nice weekend. Tomorrow at 12 noon, I will join a Lego building stream. More about that later.
I'm Jimmy. How y'all doing?
I know English is your second language, but you don't word
It's
your
my
questions
third,
carefully.
but I'm still better at it than you. You are
the most important people in this case that everybody seems to have forgotten in this room is the jury. So we're going to take a 15-minute break and both sides take a pregnant pause and think about the jury.